just spend a little moment with me. I just want you to kind of come into this day and just breathe and relax and understand where you are in this time in our world on today. So this piano music just kind of like, it did something for me. So hopefully it's gonna move you in a way. But while you listen, go ahead and grab something to drink. You know, it's sip with some relationship tips. Today I'm sipping on cucumber and lemons and some water. This is what I have. I made this, been making it for a couple of days now. So I've been drinking this to kind of help me be hydrated. So yes, make up your favorite drink as you join me as we sip. And share some tips. And what tips I'm going to share today, I have no idea. I'm just going to let it flow freely. Believing that it's something that's needed not only for you, but for me. So I'm going to do that while we be in quarantine. Did I say that right? Maybe. You know what's going on in our world today. So we just want to make sure we can connect to that energy that we have within that brings us joy. And stay connected to healthy relationships. Take a deep breath in. That's called inhale. Yes, hold it. Now release it. Forgive my hair. No, I didn't. I didn't comb my hair today. You know, when you're in the house, you don't really have to comb your hair. So I didn't do anything to it. So forgive that. Oh, let's see. Lovely, 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 lovely. A lovely time on today. Today is the day that the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it. I just want to come today to let you know that you can build healthy relationships in the midst of you being at home daily with your loved ones. I know that this is a trying time for some of us because some of us are extroverts, and extroverts need that interaction with people to feel stimulated to go about their day. And some of you all are just so happy because you're an introvert. And being an introvert, you are good in your own space. You really don't need the interactions of other people around you to know what it is that you are called to do. However, thank God for social media. Thank God for places of online interactions like, YouTube and Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is that help you connect to people through online connections. Go ahead and get that done and do it. I just want us to know that I believe this time that we're having when we have to be and what's that, social distance ourselves from other people. I believe it's a time that it's going to be a healing for all of us in a way of knowing who we are and who God has designed us to be. And it's going to help some of us financially. I really believe since we don't have all that time to go out and just get and shop or whatever it is, we probably buy more groceries than we normally buy because, it sounds like for the next so many days and so many places, like all over the world, people are being isolated to their homes. And when you're in your home, you're with the people that, you may love the most or maybe not. But you have to learn how to be in relationships with those that you are in your environment, be it if you're married, your spouse, or if you're not married, your partner or whoever, you are able to communicate a little bit more about things that you desire or not. So I wanted to encourage you today to take time and build relationships by communicating with those that's in your household. Be it your children, be it your parents, be it your spouse or partner, whatever you may call the person that you are in a relationship with. Just make sure you have that open communication and share candidly, your fears, if there are some, which I have talked to plenty of my friends and families and found out some people are really in fear about what is going on in our world today. But I want you to know that God has not given us a spirit of fear. We have the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. So grab hold to that. And I know I can be optimistic person. I believe I'm a realistic person, and some people are pessimistic. So you know where you are, you know how you deal with life situations. But I just want to come today and share with you some encouragement of hope, life, love, embrace those things that cause us to be in relationships. And those things that we have is our one another. We have to communicate. We have to talk to each other, and we have to be still. We read if you're in the Christian faith, I know some of my family and friends may not be of the same faith tradition as I am, but in the Christian faith we talk about being still and know. Being still and know that I am God. So in this midst of this, like, shut down and closing operation all across the world, go ahead and take the time to be still. Be still and know that in all things, God, sovereign grace and mercy is going to prevail. It's going to bring us through what we're dealing with this day. And just take time to do some moments of quietness, moments of communication, being candid with those that you are in relationship with, and learn to understand who they are. Get to know each other all over again. Get to know that person that you call your spouse, the person that you birthed into this world that you call your child, that person who birthed you in the world that you may call your parent, whoever it is, or your siblings. Get to know these relationships that we have in a more intimate way, because we're going to have time to just sit back and to keep ourselves in a place of healing and praying for those who, may be exposed, medical industry, praying for those people every day, and, believing that the covering of God is going to bring forth a cure to heal the land. The land can be healed, and I do believe it will be healed, and we're going to see ourselves in a different light as never before. So, just a moment of encouragement, because I know I haven't been on for a while, and I just want to get on and share that all is well. You can build healthy relationships, and today's tip on building that healthy relationship, if I haven't said it before, is to communicate. Sip on that. Sip on having those relationships of communicating in a way of healing with your partners, your spouse, your children, your parents, anyone who's making up your household. And also do this in a way of taking a deep breath, breathing in the goodness that God has made for us, and letting go of those things that doesn't matter at all. So learn how to release some things and learn how to grab hold of those things that bring life. And remember, do not live in fear, because God has not given us a spirit of fear. Remember that. We have power, we have love, we have a sound mind. Continue praying for our country, continue praying for our world, and just believe in God that this death of this virus is going to end, and we begin to live our life in a new light. Amen. Amen. That's the word for today, is you sip and grab some tips on relationship. Love you. Take care.